if Legos can make it happen, then hey, it'll probably be really effective. The spawning pool is coming down for Legos. Spawning pool is completed for Otto. Gas extractor coming down for Otto. In the pipeline, we also have a queen coming. Just started. About 40 seconds left on the queen. Legos, they're actually tied for workers just about. 17 to 16. Not too much of a difference here in terms of income. Legos is mining an awful lot more gas than Otto currently. Excuse me, choking on my throat here. See what we have in production. That spawning pool is almost completed for Legos. Still no Zerglings being made here, and I don't think this has been scouted yet. I think this drone has gone just about everywhere else. The drone is going to all the expansions, trying to figure out what's going on here. Legos has this Overlord here. The drone is going to come to this expansion right over here, trying to find if Legos has expanded. Roach Warren coming down for Legos. Fast roaches. Looks like we're actually going to see some roach play. Very very exciting. You almost never see Legos try this sort of thing. We have a Baneling Nest coming down from Otto. Otto's expecting some kind of crazy play, so he's like, you know what? It's got to be Zerglings. It's got to be Zerglings or something. Something's not right here. He is trying to see where the expansion is, if the expansion exists. He goes back to the natural. He's like, what? What is this? What is this madness? Spine Crawler's coming down at the Ninja expansion. A very clever play so far. Hopefully, though, and Otto noticed it. Otto just now notices, oh, that's where it is. Alright. Lego's going to try and snipe this Overlord. Hopefully he can get it. Queen's going to come down here and throw spikes back at Lego's Queen. No? Alright, Roach Warren is complete. We have 10 Zerglings being made by Otto. 4 Roaches are going to pop up at the natural here. I don't think that this is a good idea, leaving the main base undefended here. The Roach Warren is really easy to get to. Baneling's being made for Otto. Speed is being completed, so Legos will have to contend with some very fast Zerglings on the way. Zerglings and Banelings I kind of feel like he's going to try and take out this expansion. I'm not quite sure yet. If he does, and here we go. He notices how many roaches on the field. He thinks better of it. These roaches will make quick work of any Zerglings or Banelings that Otto might have. And Legos actually throws a... I don't know if he did that unintentionally. But this could very well finish Otto. I mean, this is setting up to be very much so in Lego's favor. If he plays it correctly, he has the opportunity to really just manhandle this. But again, this base is completely undefended up here. If it comes down to a base race, and it looks like the Banelings are going to go up to the main base. Rocks are falling. The Roaches are going to waltz right in. And we all know Zerglings don't really stand a chance against Roaches at all. He does have the Surrounding Roaches doing a significant amount of damage. The Queens are going to join the fight up here. Legos is going to take out the Spine Crawler. Banelings are just going to waltz right in here. Not quite sure what if Legos realizes that he's in danger of losing all of his drones up here. 2 Spine Crawlers coming down. Let's see the connects. Terrible. Just waltzed right in, but not enough to dissuade Legos. Right now, Legos does have quite a bit of momentum built up here. He has all the Roaches are completely surrounded here. He is going to lose all these Roaches. But in terms of damage here, I mean, Legos is still sitting at a pretty high army supply advantage. Second, the expansion is being picked up. The Queen is joining an offensive here. Legos is moving his spine crawlers behind his Roaches. Legos isn't worrying about the drone loss at this point. I don't know that he necessarily has to. Otto is ahead with 6 drones, but it's not at this point. It's not a matter of economy. I think it's just going to be a matter of who can micro better, and these spine crawlers are going to play a huge factor in how the rest of this match goes. There are quite a bit of Roaches being made for Otto. Otto can actually win this. He's not out of the game yet. Again, it's all going to come down to how well these spine crawlers are used and how well Legos can keep them alive. And Otto recognized that. Otto recognized that if these spine crawlers are effectively used, those will be the reason why he loses for the most part. That Queen is going to get pinched, though, very, very good tactic for Otto's part, because now there's no transfuse to keep these mine crawlers alive. Otto is producing as many counter roaches as he can. Again, he does have a drone advantage. Legoz is running out of resources, so he's trying to produce as many units as he can. Slowlings are on the field. Right now it's going to come down to target fire. But Otto has the drone advantage. 9 drones versus Legoz 5 with a queen on the field. Legoz is going to try and move the crawler. He's sitting it down right there. This is what I was talking about. If he didn't use these crawlers effectively enough, it could potentially ruin the game, lose the game for him. But at the same time, if he uses them effectively, it'll win the game for him. And this is exactly what I was saying. These drones, roaches are going to be cleaned up here. In production, you have 2 from Otto, 2 roaches from Otto, and looks like Otto is actually going to be able to effectively defend this. Legoz is trying to target fire that queen. Well, the queen finally drops. So now it's a matter of who can kill whose roaches faster. If you target fire the roaches here, Legoz is not target firing. Legoz is spreading out the damage too much. He's not microing his roach. The Zergling's coming in. And more roaches join the fight. Legoz grouping up his army here. It could go either way at this point. Neither player really has too much of an advantage. Well, actually now, the Speedling's on the field. It could actually... Legoz wins. Very good play. It is now tied. Otto 2, Legoz 2 in the best of 7 practice exhibition. Great game. Hilarious game. Always a pleasure watching this. Now for the next match. That was a really fun game to watch. All right, time for Heavy Rain. I don't think we've done Heavy Rain yet. We're going to go to Heavy Rain. This is very dull music here. I have to change this. I think I might be losing my mind. Does anyone have any suggestions? And what'd you guys think of that last game, huh? That ninja expansion with the roach play? What'd you guys think? Come on, let's talk it up in chat here. All right. No one has any suggestions for music? No one at all. All right, I'll pick something. Dream Evil? I don't even know what that is. Saw 3D? All right. Make that next level shit. There we are. All right. Here we go. Lego's going random again. Each player 2 wins apiece in the best of 7 series. 5th match being played on Heavy Rain. Spawning in the top portion of the map is Legoz, Green Zerg again. And the bottom portion of the map is Yellow Zerg, Otto. Otto saying his worst matchup is ZVZ. Well, this is definitely what practice is for. It's good that we're doing this best of 7 practice because, hey, what is practice for if not to practice your weak spots? This is normally a Protoss or Terran heavy map. I mean, you obviously have a lot of place for blink maneuvering, have a lot of areas for drops. Everything's so spread out where multi-prong attacks is kind of the thing to do. Gonna be kind of interesting to see how a ZVZ plays out here. And this this music is just epic for Zerg here, huh? This is I should have been playing this all along. Listen to this. Sound. Oh, look at that! I'm getting excited. I'm not even playing, and I'm getting excited with this music. This is fantastic. Overlords is gonna meet in the middle. Standard play so far. Nothing too extravagant. Same thing as always. See what's going on. I'm gonna see what's going on in Twitch chat. Yeah, I mean, I'm more than willing to do. I'm more than willing to do more practice sessions. I want to showcase our Group A and our Group B players. Get them more involved with practices, showcase their skills in our stream. But I'm always willing to showcase and cast for our other players in Group C and our ungrouped players. The more you guys practice, the better for the clan, obviously, and the better you'll do in tournaments, competitions, what have you. So yes, absolutely. After the series is done, if I have time, I will gladly cast another best of 7 series. Rules are simple. I choose all the maps, and we just go game after game after game until the best of 7 series is completed. Otto taking his expansion. This is going to be a little bit different. Spawning pool came down after the expansion. This is actually how he played his first 2 games. Oh no! Oh, he doesn't see it either. Legoz again. Spawning pool is coming down. The spawning pool is about 60% of the way completed for Otto. Otto's decided that, you know what, I'm going to start singing you some Pokemon. Legoz has the extractor, but nothing mining. I wonder if it's a head game, if it gets scouted, or if he's just decided. There we are. We are going to start mining some of that extractor. It wasn't a head game. It was just something that he forgot to do. Hey, I can't judge him. Who am I to judge? I am barely a gold player. Otto's still not scouting this. This is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. We're sitting at just about complete, 80% complete so far. The spawning pool also 90%. Actually, this is completed now in production. There's absolutely no defense of this at all. And right out of the gates, we're going to see some obvious production. We do have a queen, 2 Zerglings, 2 queens being produced from Otto. And I think the only way Otto is actually going to notice this is when the creep match connects right here. I'm not even sure if he's going to notice the creep connecting. I think he's just going to say, hey, you know what? It's just creep. It does as it pleases. And that's the only thing that really gives away. Spinecrawler, Ninja Spinecrawler right here. Speed is being upgraded by Legoz right up here in the main. This is going to be a crazy, crazy game. I'm really curious to see how Otto handles this. He did say his worst matchup was against Zerg. What better way to learn how to play against Zerg than being thrown curveballs left and right by someone like Legoz? And I have to say, Legoz is the master of wild card play, as he said. The spawning pool is just about completed with metabolic boosts, 50 seconds away from being completed with that. The first 2 Zerglings have come down. Spawning crawlers are going to be effectively protecting this hatchery. I don't even think it's going to be necessary. On the field, there are 4 queens, and that is excellent defense for Otto. He does have a Roach Warren, an Evolution Bay, or I'm sorry, 2 evolution chambers, excuse me, walling off the natural. He's going to snipe this Overlord, trying to stall Legoz supply, but the typical Zerg player, hey, you know what? Overlords are meant to die. I mean, that's just how we do. But his main and his Otto's main and natural completely undefended here. Legoz sitting comfortable over at his main. He is going to send some Zerglings out to take a good look. There are 12 Zerglings on the field. Otto just now noticing, holy shit, he's inside my base. How did this happen? Otto, full panic mode. The Spinecrawler just going to town on the mineral line. At this point, it's going to be a scramble to see what he could possibly do. Legoz is actually going to come in through the front door as well as the back door. This is what we call a ZVZ double penetration. Let's get a good, just so you can see what's going on in the front of the base. You have Zerglings coming through the front. You have Spinecrawlers moving up through the back, taking out the base. The drones, there's nowhere safe for drones. Otto does have Zerglings on the floor, or on the map to defend, but it's not enough. Only 5 Zerglings there, 3 Spinecrawlers there, plus queens from Legoz. At this point, Otto's eyes must be bleeding at this point because he's just not sure where to go from here. He's trying to keep his drone safe, but at the same time, Legoz just keeping the pressure on. Pressure at the front door, and Otto leaves the GGs there. All right, so Legoz wins the 5th game. Legoz is now sitting at 3. We're gonna see some action on Frost next. Legoz winning the 3rd game, Otto sitting at with 2 wins. Pretty sure there's going to be some retribution here. I have a feeling that loss did not sit too well with Otto. That was some next gen.